Hello and welcome. My name is Neffin, and I'll be going over a series of macros I'd like to call the Sanguine Sorcerer. Mainly, I made this for a vampire NPC, but it can be used for a sorcerer or wizard doing blood magic. So I'll be going over each individual macro, 9 of them in total. Basically, I'll show each one and give examples on where this can be used. So first we'll go ahead and start off with the Siphon Wound. Mainly think of this as a cantrip, something small and irritating. Mainly it's made to use on enemies or players, per se, that have been wounded. Basically, they are currently bleeding. They're not at full health. It's just a quick little animation of pull, and so it pulls blood into the vampire. This can be either used to generate blood orbs around the vampire to empower spells later on, or just to regain health or replenish spell slots, depending on how you want to play it. Next, we'll go with Bloody Explosion. This is mainly meant for the vampire's NPC, like vampire's minions. These minions will walk around fighting the players, and as the fight goes on, maybe as a reaction, maybe as an action, he might decide, okay, well, hey, let's go ahead and blow one up. He'll just target one and just boom. One of his minions is gone, and a good chunk of damage has been dealt to the surrounding players. And any other undead minions that accidentally got in the way, as a vampire wouldn't really care about his minions. Next, Sanguine Missile. This is basically just an upgraded version of the Siphon Wound. Basically just fires off a shot and explodes on the enemy, causing basically just more damage. This can be basically a first level slot or some other special type of ability that he can do, maybe as a layer action. Then we have Sanguine Tide. Pretty simple, straightforward. It is a just simple lance of blood. Yet again, higher level slot, can cause lingering wounds on the enemy. It's more piercing damage than anything else, and could lead to open up wounds for him to pull more blood. Next, we have Empower Blood. This is one I'm pretty happy with. Basically, he will pull in the surrounding blood in the area and cause it to start to bubble around him. He can then use that blood to use empowered spells or abilities, such as like meta magics. Just for like more NPC-ish style stuff. Basically, how he would get this empowered stuff is by collecting blood over time. My thought process was doing the Siphon Wound as a pull, slowly collecting orbs until 3 are collected, which then at that point he can empower a spell with something. It doesn't have to be the standard meta magics that are available. It could be some that you make up specifically for your boss. Alright, so for this empowered one, I actually have it set up to do the explosive, the Sanguine Missile. So this could be basically just an empowered one. Can be longer distance, can be more damage, can be more AoE, and you can alter the macro to fit your needs. Then we have the Siphoned Wound combo. This one took a little while, but I had fun doing it. Alright, So first things first, it does the siphoned wound effect, pulling in blood, and generates an orb. This is what I was talking about earlier, as it can generate 3 orbs, 2 now, and then for a third one. After the 3 orbs are collected, you can then click the macro again, and performs the empowered blood, which then can be used for a multitude of different things. For this one in particular, this one was, yet again, the explosion, basically just empowering it. I have empowered healing next. Same deal, just pulls in blood from the area, and instead of using it to hurt somebody, he goes ahead and uses it on himself to give himself more health back, thus making the fight last longer, and also making your players go, hey, that's cheating. They can't have health potions. Next is the empowered blood explosion. Basically, it's the empowered blood again, but this time, instead of like healing or missile, it does an AoE explosion around the vampire. Thus, either knocking away the enemies, or causing a massive amount of damage, or both, depending on what level your characters are. Gives the vampire a bit more breathing room. Speaking of breathing room, one of my favorites, with using the new Helix from JP2A, we have Blood Rush. It's a fairly simple one that is just a Misty Step for any like sorcerer or wizard that decides to use it. But for a vampire, it's just a natural ability to just transverse the field. Alright, so these are all the macros. I hope you enjoy them. And I will post them right below. Have fun with them. So I really like making these animations. So I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on animations you'd like to see in the future. Besides that, I plan to make a series of videos going over the sequencer module, step by step, going over each of its functions. This will be a beginner's guide to sequencer, and depending on how that goes, I might make an advanced guide later on. So, wanted to just give that future update. It might be a month or two before it's posted. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please leave a comment. I'd love to hear your voices. And thank you for watching. Bye.